Okay, we are here. It is, what, 30? So you still have 1 day to vote on what's going to happen to the arm of that character, because we're not going to decide that yet. As in, I still haven't even filmed the episode for for Monday yet. So, and this is Sunday, so you could still today tell me, and at some point tonight I'm gonna do this episode for Monday. So just get it, just get an idea in there. But preferably in the other video, because then it's comments on 2 videos. Well, you know what? Whatever. Comment on both videos. I'll just tally the comments. You could vote twice. I don't care. Um, okay, things are looking okay here now. Now that we've got our characters all semi under control. And we have some more fencing being built to keep our pigs from feeling like they're not in a proper pen. Oh, is it this pig? This little piggy needs to get in the pen, doesn't he? Yeah, okay. That's fine. We only have 3 pigs left. But that's okay. We only need 3, right? Chris, P, and Bacon. Those are the names of the pigs. Those are always the names of the pigs. They should always be the names of the pigs. Okay, we really need somebody researching, and it's just not happening. Who's my researcher again? Researcher is... Oh yeah, Nova, of course. The one who's currently in the medical bed and almost died. Well, this is fine. Okay. I don't see anything else worth worrying about. We've got lots of hay, which is always good for the animals. Now, what annoys me is that we have all the hay over here, but I moved our pigs to here. So now they're still gonna, like, die because the hay is in the wrong place. These are the things, right? We also need to get rid of this zone here. We should just delete it because we don't have animals over there. We need to basically tell them to move all the hay here. I know, it's like tedious, but this is like a thing you gotta do. So we're gonna do a stockpile zone. We're gonna clear all for now, start with nothing, nothing. And then I just want hay, not meat. Where's the hay? Animal products? No, where's the... I'm so confused. Raw resources? Plant matter? I'm so lost. Why am I not finding hay? There's meals? Meat? I see everything in the world, right? Look at all this meat. And am I not finding hay? What's happening? Eggs? They're not under eggs. Baby food? Hey, there is hay. Why did I not see it? Oh my god. I'm... Wow. Okay, and kibble, I guess. You could put hay and kibble in this one. Let's make this a critical one, please, so we don't have any more animals dying. And then, yeah, preferably now they'll take all this hay and they'll put it in here, and then the pigs can eat it. That's the plan, at least. Okay, super speed. Let's see if we can get hay in here. This is... I'm gonna manually do it if they won't do it for me. They're not gonna do it. I mean, technically they're, like, sleeping or whatever, but that's fine. So yeah, where were we on conversation? We're gonna figure out what to do with the arm. Everything else is going fine. Did we bury that body of whatever that character was that died? Or are they still out here dead? Oh, they're still out here. I don't like that. Let's, Smogman, can we get you up here to bury the body, please? I just don't like leaving bodies out here. It's just spooky. Yeah. And another one. Another grave filled. Rice has deteriorated away in storage. This was in storage. Also, we have pigs eating the rice. I didn't realize they were going to eat the rice. Okay, I think that the pin is properly enclosed. It is. One patient awaits a medical operation. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, but it's not going to happen, right? Because we don't have a doctor good enough for it. So we have to delete that because we just don't have a doctor good enough to do that. I forgot that I left that on there. Nova, do I have to, can I order you any operations? Should we harvest your heart? No. Look at all the things you can do. We can euthanize by cutting them. Jesus, okay, some of this stuff's a little dark, but okay. You can install a peg leg. Wait. Really? Okay, wait. So if we do have to cut off his arm, let's plan ahead, you guys. And this isn't for Nova, but just for Smogman, which is apparently a character. Let's not accidentally click something. Um, we can technically install a, a wooden right hand. That's not going to help us with the arm, though, is it? We can install dentures. That's very interesting. There's just so many interesting things in here. Huh. Are there... I'm so... I think there's... Wait, is that everything? Okay. I can remove the tongue, harvest the liver, extract hemogen pack, surgical inspection. That just sounds creepy. Administer goat juice, administer flake, administer smoke, leaf joint. I mean, these are all good things, I guess. Okay, interesting. Wild man wanders in. Well, we've seen this before. Okay, jump to location. So, Belly. Okay, who are you? Um, yeah, so you're naked. You're cold. You don't like that it's dark. You have extremely low expectations. You are 20. You are of the xenotech pig. They're human pig hybrids. Oh, they're very hardy. They can eat almost anything without getting sick. Okay. They don't see well. That's fun. And they have a strong taste for explosives. Well, okay. Now that's interesting. Oh, you're a pyromaniac, or at least in childhood you were. Oh, you are a pyromaniac. It's one of your traits. And but you're not capable of fighting fire. I get it. You love it so much you can't fight. If you see a fire, you're just gonna stare at it. Dude, some people are not cut out for certain things, right? If you are a pyromaniac, perhaps not a good idea to be a firefighter. You are also very good at melee. Hmm. I would not mind you joining my team. Let's play it out. Let's see how this one goes. You know how this is, right? We gotta play it out. He might join the team. He might not. He might come really close to joining the team and then die from a wild squirrel, and we will never, ever, 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 ever recover. Um, these things happen. Where is there anything else I need to worry about up here? There's a dead turtle. Tortoise dead. We could have had turtle soup, you guys. Ah, jeez, we're missing out on resources. Okay. Nova is still healing. How bad are you good yet, dude? Um, I mean, you seem like you're doing okay. What are you, 90 something percent? You're almost good. You should be up and researching in no time. Okay, we don't, we never did get rid of all this. We've told them to cut all the blight, but they just never did. Oh well, maybe they'll get around to it. But our new garden, our new farm over here is also doing fine. We've got strawberries growing. We've got heel root, which we're going to use for things. We've got the psychoid plant, obviously, because we need it for our drugs. We've got our smoke leaf plant. You can see our priorities here. We haven't really got around to planting our rice. We didn't really plant any potatoes yet. We planted a couple of crops of corn, but obviously our priorities were a certain priority. Hey, we can eat the strawberries, right? Yeah. So we're good. We've got some food. Look, we have plenty of food in the fridge. We got all this food in the fridge. We need to put more shelving in this fridge. Oh my gosh. You guys, let's spend the rest of the episode building shelving everywhere because we have all this extra wood, right? Um, Hang on. Shelves. Table, school desk, shelf. Yes. Wooden, preferably, because that's what we have lots of. I know. It says we don't have it stored. We have lots of it, trust me. Put one there, one there, one there. 3 shelves added to the fridge. And then we should add like a shelf in like this main hallway for things. Yeah. Ooh, a bookcase too. Yeah, wooden bookcase. Let's add a bookcase over here in the room where we have, the couchy chair. And let's add a bookcase over here in our little cute room with our chairs. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I love it. I love it. Let's add a potted plant in here and here. Oh, you're researching. We might get guns. We're gonna finally have gun turrets. They're gonna be automatic turrets. We're gonna have one of them right here. So anyone who tries to come in through this way is gonna get shot at. Um, where else? We're probably gonna need them in a couple other places. I also decided I need to make this a little more safe. I'm gonna put up another wall. Maybe not quite so tight. I'm gonna put a whole wall right here. I can't put the wall to here because that's the air conditioner and that can't really work. And then there's the door here. This is mainly so that people can't sneak through here and come right in these doors. This is fine. This will force movement. I know it's not ideal, but it's necessary. What other kinds of things? Ooh, we have a whole bunch of sandstone blocks. Let's make some sandstone floors in our base. Perfect. Yeah, it's just more of a defensive wall. Okay, so that we don't get snuck up on. Oh my god, we might finally be there. Hang on. It is! Gun turrets! It's time! We're actually gonna research gun turrets. Every male colonist smiles with contentment. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto this site through an orbital amplifier, tuned to only affect males. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit better. Oh, ain't that a thing? Also, the music. I know, the music. I've never ever heard this one before. I mean, if I made a song this good, I think I would just give up everything else in life. I'd say this is it. I make music for video games. That's what I do. And I would be so proud. I would play this song and people would be like, dang. So whoever made this music, like, seriously, just amazing. Okay, we are storing weird things in here. We need to copy the settings of this fridge, and we need to go 1, 2, 3, and we need to paste the settings. That way the only things allowed on these shelves are the same things that are allowed in this fridge. It's a whole thing. It's a small step that, honestly, in my opinion, if I put a shelf in a room, it should automatically set it up so that that shelf only contains the settings of that room, but that is not what happens. So you have to manually sync the settings. I've learned that if you don't do that, you end up with a whole bunch of wood sitting in your fridge, and which is fine, you know. I mean, I don't mind refrigerated wood, I guess. It's a waste of electricity, honestly. Yeah. I would go even, so my OCD part of me would love to organize this and have this done where it's only got the certain foods in the certain places. You know, and there's a really big part of me that totally might do that, but we're not going to do that right now. We're not going to. We're resisting the urge to put the rice in one of these, and the corn in one of these, and the meat in one. We're not going to do that. We're just going to let it all be mixed evenly, nicely. We're not going to do that. There's a huge... Okay, there's a timeline where I'm already doing it, but this isn't the timeline. We're not even going to look. We're just not out of sight, out of mind, right? This is fine. Shh. I really should not have put lighting in the fridge because then I wouldn't see it so well. That's my fault. Um, Nobody's really cleaning that much, but we are researching and we're really close to getting gun turrets. Obviously, that's going to be the next episode. We're going to have gun turrets. Or we stay on and we see if we can get it done in this episode. Hmm. No, it's already very late at night. I'm very tired. So we're going to have to end this. But we decide the fate of the arm at some point. And the next episode, we are going to have gun turrets. And we are going to have, I'm going to write this down Monday, gun turrets. Gun turrets. We technically only have a place for one of them right now, which is right here. I obviously need to have one somewhere over here because this is where we seem to also be getting snuck up on. And then in case somebody comes in from this side, we've got so much fencing they'd have to get through. That would just be silly. That's not gonna be very convenient for anyone. So, but we probably do need to have a gun turret like hiding in this little corner just to catch anybody who's out in the open. So strategically, actually, you know what? We can actually plan this now. Hang on. Where's our security? Sandbags. We got some lizard skin, right? That's fine. We'll use what we have. A little bit of lizard skin right there. That's some sandbags. Okay, what else do we got? We got some pig skin. Ah, yes. Let's use the pig skin on the side where the pigs can't see the skin of their family members. For some reason, that feels a little bit cold. Like, it's, too soon, maybe? Okay, so we're going to have a gun turret hiding here behind these sandbags. We're going to have one hiding here behind these sandbags. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. That's some nice lizard skin sandbags. It's amazing the things you can make in this game. That's really nice. And it looks like we did have enough pigskin to make these as well, so this is also going to be some nice little pigskin sandbags. The party has been called off. What happened? Wait, first of all, why was there a party? Lottie is throwing a party. Everyone who goes will gain recreation and social energy, but then why did it get called?